it's Mike, still messing with music. I'm here to compare 3 portable battery-powered amps. One of which, the Aroma 5-watt amp, I've been using on the road with my Traveler guitar, and it's an interesting size. It actually can fit in my pocket of this fishing shirt, and I can actually play and hand it to people to play, and it plays out of my shirt without having to mess with any amp, positioning any amp anywhere. It's an interesting amp, and when I want to use it in a more traditional sense, you can pop this off, and you can pop that in here, and it sits nice and pretty. And we're going to give all 3 of these amps, the Roland 10-watt amp, which is an exceptional amp. It has great tone, beautiful sound. It's got a reverb built into it. It's got a tone control reverb. It has a wide angle, which spreads the sound out with some kind of a delay process. And it's got chorus, which just amplifies the harmonic and gives a great sound to what you're playing. The controls on this amp actually give me quite a lot of capability. However, they don't come anywhere close to what you can do with the Spark Mini. The Spark Mini has access to the sound cloud, where you've got a host of amps and pedals for effects. Just amazing. And if you take a look at the video I did reviewing this Spark Mini, you'll see it's a tremendous amp. Since then, I've changed the 4 settings of the presets so that I have on rhythm, lead, solo, and custom. I've got different ones, and we're going to listen to what those sound like, because you can get a lot of variety of sound out of this. So the question for me is, do I start carrying this thing around, which is quite considerably bigger than this one, has quite a bit better sound, and the question becomes, if I'm going to have something I have to lug around with a handle, should I lug around this one, which has even a bigger sound? So we're going to listen to what these 3 different amps sound like, and you're going to help me make the decision. You know, which of these amps should be my traveling guitar amp? So with no further ado, we'll get into actually testing this out. First, a quick review of the specs on these 3. The Aroma AG-03M is an incredible steal at $36 on Amazon. The Roland has a great sound to it. It's $149 on Amazon. And the Spark Mini is a really great bargain at $199 on sale, but you may wait for it a while. Well, I'm using the Traveler guitar for this work, because this is the guitar that I take on the road with me. It is a Traveler ultralight nylon classical guitar. It doesn't make a lot of sound on its own. So to make things easy, I take these X-Vive U2 receiver and transmitters, and I put one in the guitar, and I stick one in the amp. Now, I'm starting off with the Aroma. Now, the Aroma amp, it also records. So I have to put it into a mode where it's amplifying the guitar. So with this amp, it has a fuzzy sound to it in the standard mode, and is the loudest. And very often, People are playing the guitar. They've been playing it with their fingers. I'm giving them a pick now. So when they're playing with a pick and they're used to playing an electric guitar, a steel string guitar, they're looking for this sound most often. However, there's another sound that this can produce. If I hold the button on the end, the mode, and you get the flashing. Now I need to turn up the amp a bit because it's quieter, but it's a clean sound. Perfectly acceptable sound, and when that's stuck in my pocket and people are playing along, I've never had anyone complain about the sound. It makes a good sound. When I'm holding the phone to use as a camera, and I'm videoing this, and it's right here in my pocket, it works out very well. So I am predisposed to keep this amp for traveling and for the use that I have for it. But let's try out another solution. If I were to plug the guitar into this one, turn it on, now I'm going to start off with reverb turned off and the tone right in the middle, and turned up to about the same sound volume. And we'll hear a little bit of a difference there. Let's add some reverb. Beautiful, clean sound, and I haven't even started to crank it up. If I really needed to fill a room or a street corner, maybe not being picked up by the microphones as well as it could, it's clear, it's perfectly clear at fully high volume. Now that's going to be a difference when we check out what we do with the Spark Mini. So let's give that a try. Put that aside. We're over to the Spark Mini. Plug into this one. And we turn her on. Now, I want to show, I'm going to connect my Spark to show successfully connected, and here we are. I've replaced what was on the Rhythm with SRV2, so Stevie Ray Vaughan 2. So the first sound we're going to listen to . Switch to surfer style music. Now, surfer style music, I've been working on one of those. So you get the idea of a surfer sound. That's coming out of that setup that's called Surf 66. Then we've got Fingerstyle Reverb, which I've reserved that for actually playing the kind of music that I would normally play on a classical guitar. So a little bit of Asturia, and well, lastly, I've got the Dire Straits. Bit of Dire Straits sound there. I've got a long way to go to learn how to play that, but that's the idea. We're getting all these different sounds out of this one small box. Now, if we really want to hammer it, and I could turn it up. Let's see how loud it gets. Close. Not quite as loud as the Roland, but again, close. Much smaller speakers, much bigger speakers. You know, there's size matters when it comes to speakers, but this is definitely a carry to the field with me amp. But I'm not going to give up my Aroma. The Aroma is still going with me because sticking it in my pocket, it just makes me much more accessible to people who I'm trying to get to play this guitar. So this one's coming with me for all the good reasons of the training that it can give me, and if I'm playing in a place where it's convenient to bring along something with a strap handle, then I'm going to bring it. But these two amps are the survivors, and this one, I guess maybe it's going up for sale. So check eBay. You're going to see the Roland amp popping up, because no sense in having more amps than you need. So that's it for me. That's my summation of the 3 portable battery powered amps, and keep messing with music, and I'll see you again soon.